Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency and blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, there's going to be drinking, there's going to be smoking, there's going to be swearing. If you don't like those things, well, you have been warned. Here I come in 3, look, 2, look, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. My name is Shamar Clark. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. And we have a bang, great one for you tonight. Yes, indeed, brothers. So we're going to start with a little update of what Fidelity's up to. Bang! Fidelity targets a New York launch. Yes, we're going to talk about that. And because I have to explain something to you about how it works here, right? You're probably like, what are you talking about? Fidelity's coming out. Yeah. But that's not how the laws work in America. And so I have to show you something. And then, bang, potential Nigerian cryptocurrency regulations are coming out. Now, Nigeria, you know, it's booming right now. Look. So we'll talk about that. And then finally, this isn't me talking. This is a quote. A critical mass. This is a quote. A critical mass of institutional investors set to join Bakkt. Bang! Look. And we're going to read about them. And then we are going to do our shout outs and daily wrap up. And then do the wrap up. All right. So let's begin how we begin, brothers. Bang! Look. A second. And then we go to here. And then do a little refresh. All right. Below 10 again on the Bitcoin. All right. 1 second. All right, so yeah, we're below 10 again on the Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin is at Bitcoin right now is at $9,728. And last night we were at 10,084. So, I don't even know, what is that, $300? Something around there, 3 and change. Down today. All right. Look, top 10 of the day, brothers. Usual suspects, brothers. Top 10 of the day, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Binance Coin, Tether, EOS, Bitcoin SV, and Stellar. Bang, look. Let's look at the market moves of the day. Yeah, it's mostly red. And there's a little green right there. So look, call it what it's been called. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. 2 single digits up, 2 single digits down. All right. Let's look who lost money today. If you see something on here you like, go get it because it is on sale. Boom. A couple big sales there. Look. Top 10 lose of the day, brothers. Japan, Content, Bitcoin Gold, Energy, Solve, Ardor, Elf, Tron, Zilliqa, Metaverse ETP, and Ravencoin. Let's look at who made money today, brothers. Top 10 winners of the day, brothers. Ren, Crypto.com, V Systems, Nexo, U-Network, Nano, Chainlink, Bytem, EOS, and Maker. Let's look at the total market cap of the day, brothers. What are we dealing with here? What was that? 266.9 total market cap. And last night we were at 275.9. So $9 billion drop in the total market cap between yesterday and today. All right, let's look at the total volume of the day, brothers. 57.3 in volume, billion, 57 billion.3, which is actually up 1 billion because yesterday we were at 56.3. So up a billion in volume, down 9 billion in market cap. All right, well, a little profit taking maybe. I don't know. I don't even know. Who knows? Look, We will see. All right. Oh, no, my bad. No. Sorry, my bad. We were at 57.3 now. Yesterday, we were at 56.3. We went up. Wait, I did say that, didn't I? All right. Just, come on, let's move on. Sorry, all right. Look, got confused there. Not bad. All right, look, buying. $7.2 trillion asset manager, Fidelity, targets crypto asset launch in New York. And so, I know you're probably saying, well, Shamori, man, you've been reading us Fidelity stories. You said Fidelity's coming to America. It is. But what you have to understand is that in America, our crypto laws are not, and they're not federally regulated. So they're not even across the country, right? It's all patchwork. Yeah, each state has their own crypto laws, if any. And so Fidelity and these companies, they have to get licensed in every single state, right? Like they have to go state by state by state to get licensed. So like, like Coinbase or Bittrex and like BitMEX, they're only allowed to operate in certain states in America once they're licensed in that state. So, right, like, yeah, that's how it works, okay? And so that's why it's a big deal, because Fidelity is going to move into New York for their crypto stuff. And, well, New York is where the money is, right? That's why this is so amazing. Look, actually, I should bang. Yeah, it's more than just a casual thing to talk about. It's amazing, right? New York and Connecticut. New York is where the Wall Street boys are. Connecticut is where all those high-frequency trader hedge fund guys are at. If you're Fidelity, you want to get licensed in those. Right? It's like the, what is it? BitMEX is getting in trouble right now, right? Why is BitMEX under investigation by the New York thing, right? Yeah, because they allowed New York people to trade on BitMEX. They weren't licensed to allow people to trade on BitMEX in New York. And that's why they're under investigation right now. Right? That's how it works here in America. It's called a patchwork system, right? It's a patchwork. Like, every state has different rules. Every state has different regulations. So, if you're a crypto company or trying to offer crypto, like, man, you have to have a lawyer that's familiar with 50 different states, right? Rather than a lawyer who's just familiar with, all right, the laws by the SEC or whatever. Do you get it? So that's why I'm reading this. It's a short article anyway. But just to show you, so they're heading into New York. So, and that's how it works. And also because I wanted to teach you about that. It's patchwork. Each state has their own crypto laws. All right. So, all right. Look. Fidelity Digital Assets is reportedly applying for a trust license from the New York Department of Financial Services, which, if granted, could help expand the presence of institutional investors into the crypto space. Oh, you're damn right it will. If they get their New York license, look, all those institutions are going to jump on board. That's the shit I'm talking about. Like, I told you guys the other day, like, these big mega, big hedge funds and that, yeah, they're not going on Coinbase. They're not going to go to Bittrex and Binance and all that. That's garbage. What are you saying, that the exchanges we use are garbage? Well, aren't they? Do you keep your shit on them? Yeah. Well, if you don't even keep your shit on them, what makes you think a guy is going to put $50 billion of money, no, but he will put $50 billion in assets on Fidelity. I fucking tell you that. There's probably guys with $50 billion with Fidelity already right now. Yeah. So, okay. Let's just move on, man. Oh, guys, I love the institutional investor talk because that's what matters. Look, the crypto arm of powerhouse asset manager Fidelity Investment, Fidelity Digital Assets, is a custody business that also offers transaction services for crypto. Oh, guys. The pending trust license would let the company add New York to a selection of states where the custody business operates. Exactly. You fucking plunk that custody business right in downtown fucking Wall Street. Or downtown New York on Wall Street. Look. And your Fidelity? Oh, and you're offering crypto now? Look. Now those boys will be like, oh, damn. Yes. First of all, I'll tell you, a bunch of those boys want to get in. They just aren't going to, like I told you, they can't, they're not going to trust like Coinbase and shit like that. You know, the Coinbase and them don't even have the amount of insurance. If someone hacked at Coinbase and my $1 billion was stolen, Coinbase doesn't even have the insurance to pay you back. Yeah, Fidelity? Yeah, if my $50 billion gets stolen from Fidelity, yeah, no problem. They have the insurance. They have that kind of insurance. It's Fidelity. Right? They have like trillions under management. All right. So that's what I mean. That's why I want you guys to be happy when you hear this kind of shit right here. This is the money we need. And going into New York, in New York, that's where all the Wall Street, that's where Wall Street is. That's where all those big dogs play here in America. All right. Look. The crypto arm of, also offers transaction. So the pending trust license would let the company add New York to a selection of states where the custody business operates. The block reports. Oh, I just read that. Anyways, Fidelity Investment administers more than $7.2 trillion in client assets. Yes, trillion. And processes more than 1.3 million trades daily. They manage the assets, right? 1.3 million trades a day. Look. So look, the company has recently been expanding its crypto services, announcing its intention to launch Bitcoin trading services for institutional investors in May. Well, they said it in May, and now they're going to launch it. Upon launch, Fidelity will buy and sell Bitcoin on behalf of its customers. So in the email to Bloomberg, Fidelity spokeswoman Arlene Roberts explained, we currently have a select set of clients we're supporting on our platform. We will continue to roll out services over the coming weeks and months based on our clients' needs, jurisdictions, and other factors. Currently, our services offering is focused on Bitcoin. So right now, they're just bang, laser focused on Bitcoin. And that's what I told you. That's why last November, I kept telling you guys, get your large caps, because Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin are the only one, and Bitcoin Cash are the only ones licensed here in America. So obviously they're going to start with the most famous one, Bitcoin, and then they're going to move out to the Litecoin, Ethereum. And then once we get full regulation, then obviously all these other small caps and other that will be, all part of the mix as well. But that's down the road, right? But they're allowed to mess with the Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum right now. And that's what Fidelity says. They're coming for the Bitcoin. Look. Bang. So, good stuff. All right, now let's check out Nigeria. Boom. Prominent Nigeria politician calls for legal framework for cryptocurrencies. Yes, indeed. Let's check it out. Oh, okay. Let me talk about Nigeria a little bit. Right. So, right now, China is huge in Africa. China, Google the words China in Africa. Yeah, I bet you see 100 articles. China's eating everybody's lunch in Africa. They're going over there, building infrastructure, telecommunications. Oh, yeah, man. China is having a good old time down there in Africa. And Nigeria is one of the major beneficiaries. So look, like I told you, in Africa right now, China, what they're doing is, like, they're sewing up the whole place. Like, there's some villages in Africa, a lady has to walk a mile to go get water for her goats. Yeah. She doesn't even have running water. Yeah, but you know what she has? A 4G phone. A Chinese 4G phone. With service out there in the middle of nowhere where her village is. Thanks to the Chinese now. Yeah, dogs. China is doing wild stuff. Just Google China in Africa. You'll see. Yeah, they're eating everybody's lunch. All right. But anyways, we're talking about, oh yeah, so Nigeria, obviously. Yeah, so this is Africa. Oh, Nigeria is one of the major beneficiaries of this China push into Africa right now. So Femi Gbajabiamila, the Speaker of the Nigerian House of Representatives, has called for a substantive legal framework for cryptocurrencies in the country. Bang! Now, look, did you hear what he is? Who is he? He is the Speaker of the House of the Nigerian House of Representatives. Yeah, so if you're American, you know who that is? Yeah, Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, she's the Speaker of the House, right? Yeah, that's what this guy is in Nigeria, the Speaker of the House. When you're the Speaker of the House, well, you control the House. You control what gets voted on. You control what gets talked about, right? Like here in America, Nancy Pelosi, right? She controls Congress, right? The House side of Congress, right? And then on the other side, obviously, is Mitch McConnell, right? Yeah, he controls it. He decides what gets voted on. He decides what gets talked about and all that, right? And so what I'm trying to tell you is, bang, the Speaker, and whatever country you're in, the speakers of your house, the same thing, okay? That's who's saying this, not like just some random politician, but actually the Speaker of the House, meaning, all right, well, if he's saying he wants crypto, well, he's going to make these guys talk and vote on crypto. So check this out. According to a report by a Nigerian news daily Post on July 23rd, Gbajabiamila wants the country to develop clear regulations for digital assets so that the country does not get left behind as cryptocurrencies become more widely adopted. Exactly. Can't get left behind, brother. Look. Speaking at a visit by the board of the Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation, Gbajabiamila said, on the issue of cryptocurrency, I think blockchain technology is novel and coming up strong. We don't want to be left behind. I think the world is taking the issue of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology seriously. We don't want to be left behind, and we have to take it seriously. Yes, that's the Speaker of the House. Imagine if you're in America, imagine hearing Nancy Pelosi say that. That'd be the most beautiful thing to hear ever. Oh, man, that would be music. Oh, my gosh. Look, Gbajabiamila noted the House's readiness to develop relevant legal frameworks for the emerging technology and asset class. In addition to blockchain and cryptocurrencies, the lawmaker also spoke about the role of the NDIC. Anyways, fuck all the NDIC. The NDIC is like here in America, we have what's called the FDIC. So every American, when you have a bank account, it's insured up to $250,000. So if some identity thief steals your money or whatever, you just get your money back. Or if the bank goes bankrupt, you just get your money back, right? It's called the FDIC, and so that's what this NDIC thing is here. And so, but that has nothing to do with crypto. Earlier this year, Nigeria's financial watchdog agency, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, received a petition alleging that, and then this some bullshit. I guess some guys from Estonia scammed some Nigerians. But bang, this is the important part. Femi Gbajabiamila, the Speaker of the Nigerian House of Representatives, the Nancy Pelosi of Nigeria, he says he wants some crypto regs. Yes. And so, bang, he doesn't want to be left behind. He's going to push his crew, his politicians, his party to come up with some regulations and yeah. And I mean, when you're saying stuff like, well, we don't want to be left behind, it sounds favorable. It seems like, you want to adopt, you want to get it going, you want to embrace the cryptocurrencies. So, I mean, like I said, just a guy, well, not a guy, it's the Speaker of the House calling for something. So there's no laws here or anything yet. But, I just want to say, look, Nigeria. Yeah. Oh, you're working hard, aren't you, boys? Yes. You want to be on the coveted Cryptocurrency Blockchain News Nation of Champions list. I understand. The coveted, the prized, the glorious, the magnificent Cryptocurrency Blockchain News list of championship nations. Look, Nigeria, you're on your way there. You keep listening to Mr. Gbajabiamila here. And you'll be on here in no time. No time at all. We're rooting for you. See you soon. All right, guys. But that's awesome. So, I mean, the reason I read it, like, I don't really give a shit when a politician talks about crypto. Like, you know, if you don't have power, you're just another politician in your legislative body, right? Like here in America, if some senator is like, yeah, man, I want crypto, like, all right, well, you're just one vote out of the 100, right? Right? If Mitch McConnell says, I want crypto, well, look. Well, now we're talking about a whole other ball game. Yeah, he runs the Senate. Yeah, he'll make them fucking do that shit, right? He'll make them, write laws and let's go and vote. And so that's what this guy is. And that's why I'm reading it, because it's so important. He is the Nancy Pelosi of Nigeria. All right, brothers, look. One last one. Bang! Oh, the critical mass. See? I quote, Bitcoin bombshell, critical mass of institutional investors set to join Bakkt this quarter, reports a Wall Street firm now. Bob, brother, Bob, he was like, man, if Bakkt even launches, I know, I understand. It got delayed so many times. But you have to remember, that's because Bakkt was trying to get certified by the CFTC. Yeah, but they just self-certified themselves. So it's going to happen, okay? For sure. So don't worry. And look. They're saying there's a critical mass. Of course. Let me put it this way. I just read to you about Fidelity and showed you how the big institutions feel comfortable with Fidelity. Well, I'll tell you, Bakkt is owned by ICE, which owns the New York Stock Exchange. Oh, if there's one place they're going to feel comfortable putting their money, it's right here. I mean, Fidelity's no slouch, but Fidelity doesn't own a New York Stock Exchange, right? I mean, they're big. They're monstrous, Fidelity, of course. But they don't own a stock exchange like the New York Stock Exchange. These guys do. So look. Check it out, brothers. Yes. So the market research and analysis firm Fundstrat has released an update on Bakkt, the Bitcoin and crypto platform being built by Intercontinental Exchange, the owners of the New York Stock Exchange. Fundstrat attended Bakkt's Institutional Digital Asset Summit on July 18th at the New York Stock Exchange, along with 150 investors and institutional service providers. The company will begin testing its Bitcoin futures platform on Monday. So obviously that's already passed. They did. Actually, I was going to read you this one yesterday, but then, that Ripple shit. So the company will begin testing its Bitcoin futures platform on Monday, which will be physically settled in actual Bitcoin instead of cash. According to Fundstrat, Bakkt expects to fully launch this quarter with institutional clients on board from day one. So right now, they're just allowing a few people to come in and do some testing on it. But they got people. There's a fly in here. They got people lined up, institutions lined up, ready to come on day one. Investors at the event are excited about the Bakkt launch and the notion of physically settled daily and monthly futures contracts. Now, why the physically settled are so good is because they take the Bitcoins off the market, right? So not only does it provide liquidity, in other words, that person puts their money into the market, so expanding the liquidity of the market, making prices move a little bit more smoother, a lot more smoother, but they get settled in the Bitcoin. So at the end of the contract, bang, the person gets delivered Bitcoins, which takes them off of the market, right? Which creates scarcity. Well, less of something makes it more pricey, right? And so, bang, this is very good news. So they're excited and all that. So there was a wide array of clients, mainly with deep traditional equity derivatives derivative expertise, including prime brokerage firms, prop desks, institutional exchanges, and some of the largest equity HFT shops, 5% plus share, that are preparing to enter crypto and plan to have an equally large impact. So Bakkt had all those kind of players at that meeting that they had. All of them wanted to come in and have a good old time around these parts. So look, there appears to be a critical mass of adopters ready to come on board on day one. Look, let's read it. Critical mass of adopters ready to come on board. When? Oh, baby. On day one of the Bakkt launch, with the sales team gaining traction among brokers, market makers, prop trading desks, and liquidity providers. Prop trading desks those are the kind of guys that are here now, right? Like proprietary traders, like they trade their own money, so it's a hedge fund, but they're trading for themselves. They don't take clients, they trade for themselves. And those are the kind of guys that are here now, I think. Those are the kind of guys that'll go on Coinbase or go on Binance or something, a $5 million hedge fund, $10 million, $50 million even, just regular guys kind of, but, they don't take other people's money. They're just trading the money for themselves, right? Whereas the big dogs we're waiting for, look, bang. Those big institutional investors, they take client money. You know what I mean? And that's also why they have to be so super regulated. I've told you about, they don't want to get sued and everything. So, bottom line, there is a community of institutional investors and vendors that is readying to port world-class systems from traditional asset classes and markets into the crypto world. Yes, indeed. The Bakkt launch could be a huge accelerator for market growth. Yes, this fly is annoying me. Look. And so if you want to look at the Fundstrat report, you guys know I put the links to these stories in the description of the video every day. And so here's the report. Bang. All right, guys. So look, let's do some shout outs. Yeah. Shout outs. Yeah, man, this thing changed on me. But then my buddy was telling me this is how his Twitter looks. I liked it the other way it looked before. So look, Poppy Wood. See you, brother. Bang. Look. Van Brienen. Yes. Van Brienen. Michelle. My son. My precious son. The fruit of my womb. The light of my life. You are downstairs still. What are you doing, my son? Mama, leave me, woman. There is a critical mass of institutional investors coming to Bakkt. I must be prepared, woman. Look, he must be prepared. Look. Fidelity is coming to New York, woman. The Wall Street money is coming now. I must be ready. I must be prepared. I must build my cryptocurrency warehouse. Huge, mama. Huge. Because, mama, I'm making money with the cryptocurrency. Leave me, woman. Bang. Yes. Van Brienen. That's how it goes, brothers. Yeah, Van Brienen told his mom. Critical mass, mom. I ain't got time to be hanging out outside with civilians. Not glad. I got work to do. Look. Love you, Van Brienen. Bang. Critical mass. You don't have time for that shit. Look. Infinitus Tech. Bang. See you, brother. PNM. Bang. See you, brother. What's he talking about? Oh, the bond. Some sort of bond in Germany. What is it? Blockchain real estate bond. All right. And this is the story I just read you. Actually, thanks, Biniam. It's because of you that I read this story. I didn't know this until I just looked here about an hour before I did the show. So thank you. Look, DPA. See you, brother. Love you, brother. Bang. Yo, man, I don't like it how I can't see the pictures you guys have. Like, what the fuck? Hey, if anybody knows if I can make this go back to the way it used to be, tell me, man. I don't like this. Jamal Asim, see you, brother. Bang! And New York Times looking at blockchain to combat fake news. Okay. What do we got here? Min, bang, see you, brother. Look, 420. Bang, see you, brother. It's Poppy Wood again. What's Poppy talking about? Whoop, Tron. What do we got? Well, of course it's Tron. But what about Tron? A world of D-App, click away. We're reaching to bring Apple Pay to Tron. Shout outs to our friend at Tron Foundation for making this possible. Oh, speaking of Tron, there was all sorts of craziness today. So Justin Sun not canceled, just postponed the meeting with Warren Buffett. And because he said he has kidney stones, right? He had to go to the doctor. So people today were saying, oh, Justin Sun's not allowed out of China. The government's not letting him leave the country or something. And so he did a live tweet from San Francisco, like, nah, dogs, I'm in San Francisco. Like I said, I just need to get my, gallstone or bladder stone, whatever those kind of things are. Got to get it fixed. Anyway, that was funny today. Anyway, whatever. Look. Justin Sun's all right. He'll live. Look. We got here, Endro Property. Bang. All right, see you, brother. That's what I like when I have the lineup of usual suspects. DB Comics, see you, brother. Bang. Yes, the darkness. The darkness has come. Yes. I'm not sure what has brought him out of his lair, but he's arrived. And so, bang, darkness. Bang indeed. Love you, brother. Boom, one of the originals. Radster. Bang, see you, brother. Look, sweetie. Bang, Stallion. Yes. Love you, girl. Oh, and she sent this last night. Yeah. About the Swift stuff. Look, Ripper lovers. That's all I got to say. You may not like it, but accept it. Swift's coming out hard. Look, coming out strong. Look, coming out big. Look. You can't defeat them because they are built by the banks. It's not a company. So look. All I got to say to you is, look. You may not like it, but accept it. Yes, accept it. Look. That's how it goes, brothers. You may not like it, but look, that's how the world goes. Sometimes companies come out with products, brothers. Yeah, they just don't fly. Just don't work. All right? Just doesn't catch on. Now, I know, Ripple lovers. You may not like it, but accept it. Look, enough about them. Let's get back, bang, to our stuff. We don't have to worry about that shit because we got big money coming from Nigeria, Fidelity, bang, and the critical mass is back. Look, we had a great show today. Look. Of course we did. Greatest show on earth. The fuck? What else do you expect? Look, brothers. Fidelity targets New York launch. I mean, there's nothing to say about that. I mean, other than what I've already told you, is just that, here in America, it's a patchwork. Every state has its own crypto laws. And look, we want Fidelity to bring that bread. Well, that bread is in New York. That bread's in New York and Connecticut. So look. I mean, California, too's got some money. But you know what I mean, the investor money. So, bang, good stuff for us. Potential Nigerian crypto regs. Amazing. Yeah, the Speaker of the House of Nigeria said that. Yeah, well, he controls the House. He wants crypto regs. All right, he's going to get crypto regs. So here it comes, crypto in Nigeria. And I told you, Nigeria is booming right now. African kids used to come to America and stuff, go to school here, go to university, get their degree, and then stay here. Yeah, now they're going back because of what China's doing. They're coming here, getting their degrees. China's making the place boom, so they're going back, investing, starting new businesses and everything, startups and stuff. And so it's booming nice. And yes, I'm glad that the Speaker of the House is like, look, let's get some crypto regulations. And finally, look, it's critical mass of institutional investors ready to join Bakkt. What did it say? On day one. So they said by the end of this quarter, they're going to bring it out. Yeah, and they had all those investors in there at that meeting, that conference thing they had, right? Liquidity providers, money managers, this and that, this type of person, that type. They're ready on day one. So strap yourselves in, boys. Get your cryptocurrency warehouse built big. Look, built nice. Look, nice. Fill it, because once that money starts flowing in, prices are going to go up and stay up. stay up. All right. So don't want to get priced out. So look, brothers, that's it. Let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look. Subscribe below. Press the notification bell. Press the bell, and you'll get notifications whenever I do this show. Look. My name is Shamar Clark. I love talking crypto. Love talking money. This is the favorite time of my day. So look. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for having me, and I shall see you tomorrow. So until then, look. This is Shamar Clark. Bang! I'm always on duty. Yes, indeed. Over and out.